Good morning, everybody. Good morning. User with the Harvey and the Goat, JDM, yo, baby. Let's go, team. JDM with the double deuce. User, yes. Let's go, team. Let's go, Hadrian Rodriguez. Let's go, everybody. It's Tuesday. Hadrian with the first Rose Bear. Akeem the Dream, baby. I'm feeling good. How you feeling? SM, what's up, baby? April, good morning, dear. Cam, welcome aboard. Cam Coslow, welcome aboard. Disney Dad, we'll go over it, baby. Don't worry. Don't you worry, my friend. Disney Dad with the rose. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tip, 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 tip. Over there on the tubes, make sure SM and Akeem the Dream, make sure we're tapping over there. Laser expect, and you are in the right place at the right time. April, you. Let's go, Susanna Pena. They're in it to win it today. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, team. How did we do in the market yesterday? I hope you did amazing. Thank you, Laser. Welcome aboard. Girl Mom, hello, Kaya, the beautiful Kaya. Mr. Dave, there he is. There he is. Adam with the Heart Bay, Adam with the popular. Woo! Good morning, Jade. How are you? The beautiful Jade also is here. How we doing? Patron! Adam! Oh, look at that mustache. Woo! Thank you, Adam. Patron. Yes, 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 yes. Good job, Akeem the Dream, baby. Crimson Red, howdy, partner. Welcome aboard. The doctor is here. The doctor. Yes. Adam is the title gifter of the hat and mustache. Congratulations, my Adam. Let's go, let's go. Marcus with the heart me. Mr. Day with the $2.99 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Adrian OXX. You'll learn all of that in our VIP. Link is in the bio, or talk to Mr. Dave. He'll tell you. Sue Felicia. Candy. Marcus. We are at 6.2 thousand like-a-roonies. Mark Mesa, let's go. Benu, hello, Benu. Good to see you over there on the tubes. Let's go, let's go. We are at 8.1 thousand, 2,000 away, and we're going to get this party started. Sue Felicia with the roses. Candy with the hear it out. Oh, baby, let's go. Sue Felicia is the title gifter of the roses. Yes. Thank you, Darian. Welcome aboard. Shelly Galvin with the second rose bear. Yo. Thank you, Shelly. Good morning, Mark Nick Castro. Life Essentials. What's up? We're waking you all up this morning, aren't we? Billy Jack, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Voss. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. We are here to help you. Sit back, relax as we put our major levels, support and resistance in, and our whip zone levels. What did I tell you all yesterday? 70% of what? Whoop! All new highs will fail, okay? And you're going to get more of that today. 70% of all new highs will fail. We don't go to the moon. No, 70% of all new highs will fail. Everyone say that with me in the chat. 70% of all new highs will fail. Everyone sing it with me. Buckeye, let's go. Right now on SPY, we are in a neutral state. We are in a bearish neutral state. Oh, boy. We are in position 2 to the upside. Yes. All right, but before we go over that, did anyone else catch the IWM short that I did this with yesterday? Alert. Anybody else get the short? Hello? Bueller. Yoo-hoo. Anybody else get that short with me? Hello? How many of you try to go to the moon like silly gooses? No, we were coming back. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me on IWM? That was trade number 1. And then Momentum Roses. Let me go. We're on the 5-minute chart now. And then I got the reversal. Boom. Cycle out reversal. Right there. Look at that beauty, huh? Look at that thing. 70-cent banger right there. Woo! So we got the first move. That's all I did. 2 trades on IWM yesterday. 1, 2. Market cycle. Yay! Good job, boss. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Back to SPY. All right, on the SPY, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2. Are we going long, you silly gooses, my beautiful traders? No, we're not going long. We're coming back. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. You are in position 2 there on the SPY. Let's mark out our key, support, and resistance. All right, it's very simple. Okay, you get back under 638 whole number with a retest. You're coming back to 637 and 636. Mark that down, everybody. Yes, look at the state of your stock. Right now it's saying, duh. All right, we're going to head over to Nvidia. Let's go. Right now on Nvidia, we are in a neutral state to the upside here. The gift that keeps on giving. We are in position 2 to the upside here on the vids. So we know 180, right? 180, 181, 182, right? We know all that already. Let's put our major support and resistance in. Let's see what we got down here. All right, here we go on the vids. Are we ready? Neutral, position 2. Are we going long? Are we going to the moon on Nvidia? Yes or no, everybody? No. No. We're not going long on Nvidia to the upside. So right now, what do we have here? 50% retracement level. First stop, 178 to the back down. 178, mark that down. You may get a touch up to 180. That's major resistance right there, 180. But look for that 50% retracement back to 178 on Nvidia. Yes. Hello, everybody. Chat, my beautiful chat. How are we? Let's go, everybody. Kaya, the Qs. Pretty much the same, Kaya, here on on them Qs, okay? Just for the record, that was the level right there from yesterday. Whammo! Are we having fun? Are we having fun, my beautiful traders? Maybe this bull guy does know what he's talking about after all. Huh? All right, we are in a neutral state, bearish neutral state. Same thing. SPY, we're in position 2 to the upside. We got to watch 571, 572, 573. But we're neutral. We're coming back. We know that. All right, so let's see here. We are in a bearish neutral state. Need that first pullback, folks. All right. Boom, right there. Right around 569.50. All right, you want that pullback. Stay above that 50. Then you can look for a long. Under, you're coming back down to the top of the whip zone. Everybody got that? 569.50 on the board. But D, what's up, baby? What else are we looking at? Tesla over there on the TikTok. Yes. Yeah, Tesla. We said first level, whip zone 317.50, and then up here to 328. Remember? Woo! You were in a narrow state, you silly gooses. Of course you were getting a good move out of Tesla yesterday. All right, let's see what we got. Right now on Tesla, we are in a narrow state with a narrow base coming out of tomorrow. We got to sound the alarm on this one. Alert, alert on Tesla. I'll be watching a Tesla Rooney today. We are in position 1 right now to the downside in this narrow state. Yes. Major support and resistance levels. Let's put them in. In Birmingham, they love the governor. Woo! All right, we are in position 1 to the downside, narrow state. Watch that 200, okay? First stop here is 323.66. We got a 200 right there, okay? Under 323.66, you have room down to 318 here on Tesla. First stop. You got to get back over 328.20, 328.20 for a move up to 330.50, okay? Above 330.50 with a retest, you have room up to 336. Hello, Rusty. How are you? I love Miss Market. I love trading. This is my passion. I love trading. Let's go, Apple. I think about this 24/7. I look at charts almost 24/7. The wife doesn't let me look at them 24/7 anymore. But, you know, it's close. You know, we had to come to some type of an arrangement here since we had kids, you know. All right, right now we are in a neutral state. Yes, we are in the whip zone here on Apple. Boom, 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 boom. If I'm not looking at charts, I'm playing with my children. Well, if I'm not playing with my children, I'm looking at charts, okay? If I'm not doing that, I'm golfing. All right, right now, above 214.24, and we have room up to 215 here on Apple. All right, doesn't look so hot here this morning, okay? Under 213, whole number, we have room down to 212. Market on Apple. Buddy, what's up, baby? Buddy, how are you? AMD for the girl mom. Yes, get your heart me's in. Get your heart me's in. Got a new gift up there on the board. We got the bear. All right, AMD, here we go. Look at that 200. Woo! Little chop here in position 2, okay? Also, you have to look how we closed out of AMD yesterday. It's not narrow based. We had that move to the upside, so you're going to get whip on this for sure at the open. Miss Market will give you the clues, folks. You got to put the clues together, okay? And that's what we teach you in our VIP. Welcome to all our new VIP members from yesterday. Congratulations to you. You are serious about your trading, and we are going to teach you how to trade the right way. Boom, boom. All right, right now we are in a narrow state. We're not going to sound the alert because we're not in that narrow base, all right? We are in position 2. You have room up to 181 here on AMD. 181 on AMD, okay? Back under the whip zone of 172.33. You have room back down to 168. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. VIPers, I want to show you this, okay? Whoop. Whoop. Isn't she lovely? Oh, boy. Coin, JL Haba, GGG, Hillary, yes, Andrew the Believer, Shelly Stringer, Jules, Sadaka, Meg Cherry, Meezy, Davion. Thank you for all those donations, everybody. Let's go. Who's that? Who's that? Josephina Nina. Thank you. Google, should you sell AMD? Why'd you get in it if you don't know the answer yourself? All righty, here we go, everybody. We are in a narrow state here on Google. We are in the whip zone here on Google, okay? We got a 5-minute 200 right there. We're going to mark that out. Yeah, a little Elton, baby. Woo! All right, here we go on the Googs. The Google. All right, above 193.60. In a narrow state, you have room up to 199. Back to that 199 again. 199 on Google here, above the whip zone, okay? Under 192.59, you have room back down to 191 on Google. MED, I can do Forex. What do you want to look at? Nvidia, we are in that neutral state. We are in position 2. Are we chasing this long? No. Come on, you silly gooses. You got room up to 180 here. First stop, 180. But what are we looking at here? We look at this chart. We're in position 2. The novice trader is going to try to go long at the open. They're going to get wrecked. What are we looking at as regular professional traders, everybody? Do we know? That is our 50% retracement level right there at 178. We're looking for that pullback before we make our move to the upside. And if we get under that 50%, we're looking for our break of structure down to 177 here on Nvidia. You got room up to 180. Yes, tonight in the VIP, we have VIP live training tonight by me at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. In the VIP training room every Tuesday and Thursday night. That's one of the many things you get in our VIP. How do you get over there? Boom. Right there is where you're going to go. Yes. The Voss Trading. .com. That's where you're going to go. For a measly $49.99 a month, or $449 for the entire year. You get 3 months free with the yearly. Facial Blaster with the Harvey. Hector Marcus Crows. Hello. Thank you for all of those donations, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. JPM. Let's see what we got. JPM. Not really narrow. And not really flat. All right. The problem you have here on JPM is the way you closed out yesterday. Okay. You are in position 2, start of position 2 in a bearish neutral state. All right. Bearish neutral state here on JPM. Let's mark out this double top up here that you have on JPM. Let's mark it out. All right. Here we go on JPM. You are in a bearish neutral state here on JPM. You have room up to 299.50. Double top, 299.50 here on JPM. Under the whip zone of 297.20, you have room back down to 294.36 on JPM. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Welcome aboard. PLTR for the girl mom. And the girl dad is going to give you that. PLTR. Here we go. PLTR, we are in a narrow state again on PLTR. How did we do in the market? Who had a green day? Who had a red day in the market yesterday? Green for green, red for red. We are in position 1 to the upside. We are in a narrow state here on PLTR. Watch this double top up here, all right? You got kind of a triple top there, really. Let's see what we got. Right now, we're in position 1, narrow state. You got room up to 160, and then 161 here on PLTR, okay? Under 156.60, you have room down to 154 on PLTR. I got to move this over for you guys. I'm sorry. Why don't you say something? Oh, yeah. All right. Is that better, my beautiful TikTokers? There we go. How's that? Now you can see the full price. You silly gooses. Miss Market to the moon. Let's see what we got. 70% of all new highs fail. Say it with me. Right now, we are in a neutral, bearish neutral state on SPY. You're in position 1. See, we pulled back already. Under 638 with a retest. You have room back down to 637 and 636 here on SPY, all right? To the upside, you're going to be very cautious going up to 639 and 640. Adam Shabazz Doniel. He is. User Christina Zan Marcus. Thank you. Good job, Mr. Dave. Good job, MU. American girl. All right, we are in a narrow state here on MU. The only problem you have is you're already in position 2. And look at the way you closed out. It's going to be choppy. Just going to let you know until you settle down. The good thing is you're in a narrow state. Now, folks, just because we're in a narrow state doesn't mean at the open we're going to the moon or we're going to bleed out. You're going to get a nice move on it, but you got to see when Miss Market tells you you're going to get a nice move on it. A lot of people see narrow state, first candle long. What happened? I shouldn't have entered on the first candle. Duh. All right, so this is your gap up on MU. You are in position 2 in the narrow state. He is. Let's put the levels in, everybody. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Isn't this fun? We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 here on MU. You got room up to 112.73, 113 area here on MU, okay? Mark that down. You get over 113 with a beautiful retest. You have room up to 114 on MU, okay? Coming back down on MU, what will we be looking for on the way down? If this is your gap up to 112.73, 113, we know we have room back down to 112. That is the golden goose. That is what we're going to be looking at, everybody, that 112 area, and that is what's going to determine the course of the rest of the half hour of trading after the bell. Boeing, let's go. Boeing, we are neutral. We are in position 2 to the upside here on the Boweroonies. We're going to mark these out, everybody. Stand by. Whoop, 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 whoop. There she is. All right, we are in position 2. We are in a neutral state. You got room up to 243. 243. Mark that area down. That's your next pivot, major pivot and whole number here on Boeing. All we know right now is that we have this gap up, right? Let's do it. 238. Watch that 238 level here on Boeing. SMCI for Keith. Decatur. SMCI. What's up, Keith? How are you, my friend? Oh, living on a prayer. Whoa. We got to watch that little guy right there. $60. Ooh. All right, right now on SMCI, look at that 200. Gonna be chop, chop, chop. Above 60, you have room up to 62, 64, and then 66. Right there at 66, 64, you got a weekly pivot. All right, watch that 66, 64 on SMCI. We know all about those weekly pivots, don't we, everybody? Yes. Coming back down, you have room back down to $55, $25, and $53 here on SMCI. Circle. Oh, you serious? Let's see what it's doing. We haven't checked this in a while. We're halfway there. Yeah, pretty much doo-doo. Duty here on Circle. Pretty much doo-doo. Anyone want to trade that? Anybody? We're taking a poll here. Anyone want to trade that? No, you're not going to trade that. An amateur would trade that. Adam with the bubble gum. Facial blaster. Zen Method. Employed CEO. Thank you. Let's go. Woo. Thank you, everybody, for those donations. I appreciate it. Christina Zen, yes. Zen's going for the roses. The run for the roses. IBM. Hello, Chris. How are you, my good man? All right, IBM. Right now, we're in a neutral state on IBM. We are in position 2 to the upside on IBM. We're going to mark that pivot right there at the whole number, 264 on IBM, okay? And we're going to mark our support levels. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, right now you are in a neutral state, position 2. First stop is 264 pivot here on IBM. 264, mark that down, okay? Back under the whip zone of 262, you're coming back down to 260.50. Let's go. Remember, the super chats are available over there on YouTube. In your chat box at the bottom, you'll see a plus sign if you want to send a super chat and support the live. Let's do the Class A of Google. Little Kansas? No, Boston. Boston, not Kansas. Boston. Right now, we are in a narrow state here on Google. We are in the whip zone. Let's mark it out. Morning, I feel it. All right, above 192.63, you have room up to 194.50 here on GOOGL on Google. First stop, under 191.62, you have room back down to 190. How we doing, everybody? Keep tapping. We are at 60,000 likes. We should be well over 100 by now. Come on, everybody. Tap blitz on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 minute of tapping on YouTube and TikTok. Go. Tap, tap, tap. Hello, Mighty. Thank you, Mighty. Coin. I will be live Sunday, everybody, from a different place. It's going to look a little different on Sunday. Right now, we are in a narrow state on coin. The only issue we have is this sucker right here. Whoop! See that? Going to be a little chop here at the open. We are in position 2 on the coin-a-roonies. Woo! All right, here we go. On coin, you have room out of this narrow state up to 389. 389. John Freeman, how are you? All right. Under the whip zone of 378.36, you have room down to 375 on coin. Hello, Kate Santos. Thank you, my Kate Santos. Appreciate you. Good to see you here. Netflix. How many of you in here, your last 3 months of trading was green? Be honest. Say me. Yes, if your last 3 months of trading was green. Count this month as one of the three. Or no, it was not. Let's see what we have. Kate says, no. I wish. No, Marley. I wish. No. We got some yeses from our VIPers in there. I just skipped over you VIPers, everybody, because I know you're going to be green. For those that have been with me for a while. Mr. Dave, yes. Very good, everybody. If you are struggling in the market month after month after month, you got to think about getting in our VIP. Tonight on the VIP live training that I give at 7 p.m. Eastern time, you're going to learn more in that 1 hour than you have in the last 6 months of you trading, or 3 months, or 2 months. Right now, Netflix, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Netflix. Uh, 15-minute, we got the 200 right there. Could be an eye-opener for you. On a lot of these live trainings that I give for the VIP, a lot of eye-opening moments happen in there, okay? Right now, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on Netflix. Anything above 1180, you have room up to 1187, okay? 1180, you want to get over that whole number, up to 1187. Need a split on this thing. Under 1169, you have room down to 1164 on Netflix. But, folks, look at the state of your stock, okay? You are in this wider state to the downside. Anything to the upside ain't going anywhere until that 20 catches up, number one. Anything to the downside on Netflix ain't going anywhere because you're already in a wide state to the downside. Yo, let's go. IWM. Anyone catch that short other than me yesterday on IWM? Anybody? Mr. Dave did, right? Was it you, Mr. Dave? You got that with me. Anybody else? Hello? I only said it 10 times. All right, here we go. Because you know why we knew that was going to happen, or we knew a high probability that was going to happen? Because we knew the state of our stock, the position we were in, and the market cycle. We knew what market cycle we were in. Yes. We are in a neutral state, position 2 to the upside here on IWM. Let's go. All right now we are in a bearish neutral state on IWM. We are in position 2. You got support here at 225.45 with this pivot. It's not strong support, so keep that in mind, okay? Back under 225, let me put this in for you. Back under 225 with a retest, you have room down to 224.50, okay? 224.50 area. You got room up to 226 here on IWM, but you're already in position 2, so you're not going to go much farther without a pullback on this, all right? So remember, folks, this is our gap up. We have support here. We want to get under this with a move back down to that 50%. Then you can look for a possible long to the upside. You must know your state, your position, and the market cycle in order to have any type of success in the stock market, folks. I mean, it's just not going to work if you don't know that. Eli Lilly. To all our VIPers on YouTube and TikTok, how many of you has the state, the position, and the market cycle helped your trading since you started with us? How has it helped you? Put it in the chat. We are in a neutral state currently here on Eli Lilly. We are in position 2 to the downside. Let's see what we got here. Non-VIPers, just read what they're writing in the chat. Just want to give you one more pivot right there. There she is. All right, here we go. You got room on Eli Lilly down to a 780, 779, 778. You have room down to 778 here on Eli Lilly, okay? Now, what I want you to look at is your move to the downside. Whoop! That's a big gap down. A lot of novices are going to think you're bleeding out and try to chase that to the downside. But what's going to happen is you're going to lose, okay? What you were looking for is that retracement back up, okay? So this is your move. There's your support right here, around 778. This is our 50% right here around 792. Mark that down. As you come back up, everybody, now listen to me. This is very important. I'm going to take this off for a second, okay? As you are coming back up, right around 788 area is your 25. You can look for another short there. Or at the 50% level at 792, you can look for a possible short. Above 792 with a retest, it looks like you're going to be coming back to around 802.50. Know your retracement levels. Know your position. Know your state at all times. Without that, I'm telling you, it's not going to end well. Marcus, hello. Levi. Kate, we got two bears on the board. Let's go, let's go, let's go. AMD, Griffin, you got it, my friend. You got it. Yes, anyone that has a Voss next to their name in TikTok, that means they're a subscriber here on TikTok, and they get first crack, okay? Right now, we are in a narrow state on AMD. We are in position 2. You got room up to 181 here on AMD. Griffin, what I want you to watch out for is this 200, okay? Under 172.33, watch the whole number at 172, and then you have room back down to 168. Let's go. Meta. Let me see. Anybody that? Okay, Meta. Meta's an easy one to map out. You should map this one out in seconds because of the ATR. Right now on Meta, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2. You got room up to 720.66, 721 area, and then 724.64 here on Meta. Watch the state of your stock, okay? Back under 717.88 with a retest, you have room back down to 712.73, 713 here on Meta. MSTR, you got it. Here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on MSTR. Yes, MSTR, neutral state in the whip zone. Now let's mark them out, everybody. You want to get back over 409. Over 409 on MSTR for a move up to 421. Mark that down, everybody, okay? Under 403.57, you have room back down to 393 on MSTR. Let's go. Excuse me. Tesla. Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we go on Tesla. Sorry, I just had to do this. Right now on Tesla, we are narrow. We are in position 1. Watch this first stop right here, 323.66. You want under that with a retest down to 318, possibly. Remember, this is not financial, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Above 328.20, we have room up to 330.52 here on Tesla. Hot mess. Hello. We don't use Discord. Discord is a cesspool. What we do use is you're going to head over for the VIP, everybody. That is where you're going to go to get into the VIP hot mess. But if you're a hot mess, we don't want you in there. The Voss Trading.com, $49.99 a month or $4.49 for the entire year. 3 months free with the yearly. Nvidia, did you like that one wrong? I love hot mess. He's always in here. What if he's a hot mess? Do we really want him in there? You know what I mean? But I don't think he is. I think that's just his name, right, hot mess? Right now, we are in a neutral state, position 2 on Nvidia. You got room up to 180, all right? Look at your state, okay? Let me show you guys this. What the hell? Let me show you guys this. I'll clue you in on a little something. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Am I taking that long? No, not at the open. Are you kidding me? I'm looking for that retracement back down, everybody. 178. Then maybe a move to the upside. Well, under 178 with a retest, I'm coming back down to 177 and then 175. Good job, Mr. Dave. Yes, Mr. Dave, you can do that over on YouTube. I forgot. Yes, Mr. Dave. Everyone be like Mr. Dave. Yes. Thank you, Sue, an adorable dad. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Danny T wants a little ELF. A little elf. Elf. All right, let's see what we got here. Good tune right here, everybody. Good tune. Everyone sing it with me. Back on the street. Took my chances. Man, this brings back my childhood, boy. Thunderlips. Remember Thunderlips? Oh, rest in peace. Poor. That was my childhood, everybody. That was my childhood, Hulk Hogan. All right, here we go. We are in an arrow state. We are in the whip zone. Need a little bit of volume on this thing. Above 122.11, you have room up to 125.50 here on ELF Beauty Incorporated. Yes. Back under. Get under 120, okay? Get under 120 with a retest. You have room down to 117 on ELF. Coon James, hello. Hindu, hello. It's debatable, he says. That's funny, Hot Mess. It's debatable. Where are you from, Hot Mess? Where are you from? Hood. Thank you, adorable daddy. Yes. Rising up. All right, right now we are in a narrow state on Hood. We don't have any narrow bases. That's the problem. That's why we have no alerts right now this morning, okay? That's why we have no alerts currently here on the morning live. Let's put our major support and resistance in. All right, on a Robinhood above 107. You want to get over that 107 whole number, okay? You got room up to 110. Mark that down. 110 on a Robinhood. Under 105.78. Under 105.78. You have room back down to 105 on Robinhood. The Q's, right. We got you, right. Right now on the Q's, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. 571, 572. Remember, right, 70% of all new highs will fail, okay? Your retracement level here, Mr. Right, is right around 569.50. Thank you for all the new follows today, everybody. Welcome aboard. Remember, if you follow me and someone messages you on TikTok, block them. I will never message you on TikTok, okay? Just block them. PayPal, let's see what we got. PayPal, we are in a neutral bearish state here on PayPal. We are in, where are we on PayPal? We're way down there on PayPal. We are in position 3 to the downside here on PayPal. There's your support right there. 74.27. You got the hourly 200. The hourly 200 right there on PayPal. Okay, we're going to put these coming back up. All right, let's look at PayPal. You are way down there in position 3 in a neutral state. Now, let me show you guys this, okay? Whoop. Look at your, whoop, not long enough. That's what she said. All right, here we go. Right there, 50% retracement level is that pivot right there. $76 back to the upside. Watch that area, $76 there on PayPal for another short possibly to the downside. Now, above 76 with a retest, you can look for a move up to 78. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Now, what you have to worry about to the downside is the state. You're already in a neutral state, so I wouldn't look too much more that way, okay? Let's go, let's go. Look at all those YouTubers. Yo! Everybody over there on YouTube, say hello. Don't be shy. We don't bite. INOQ for Kevin Curtis. I saw that, Kevin Curtis. Don't you worry. I saw that earlier. IONQ to the moon. Let's see what we got here. We just got to get Mr. Curtis from trading that first candle. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state. Position 1 on IONQ. Yes, today. All right, we are in position 2 to the upside. We're in a narrow state. You got room up to $43 and then $44 here on IONQ, all right? Let me move that back down. Under the whip zone of 41.74, you have room back down to 41.43 and $41 hold number, okay? Yes, you can take care of Alex. Boom. Let me see if I can do it. Ready? Yes. Did it work, Mr. Dave? On Alex L. Did I do it or did you do it? Did I do it or did you do it? Amazon, let's see. Poor Alex. Probably miserable in life. Feel bad for them. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Amazon. Already did. I feel bad for them, though, Mr. Dave. They probably hate their jobs. It's sad. All right, here we go on Amazon. Oh, that's right. You see it before me. Right. That's why. All right. We are in position 2 to the upside. Neutral state. You got room up to 234 on Amazon. 234 here on Amazon. To the downside, you want to get under 232.37, and then you have room down to 231 on Amazon. Yes, Space Daisy. I know who that is. Kate. It's Kate, everybody. Space Davy. No, Daisy. Hello, my Kate. How are you? How are you, my Kate? Do you miss trading? You got to miss trading. Come on. Everyone misses trading. Uber, let's see. Good to see you, Kate. Glad you're in here. Love you. All right, Uber. Coon James. Oh, man. You know, I never thought in my life when I'm scrolling through TikTok or YouTube Shorts that I say to myself, I'm just going to go into someone's live and just mess around. Does anyone else do that? Like, I got too much time in my day to even think about that. We miss you, Kate. All right, Uber, currently right now, you are in a neutral state. You are in position 3 to the downside. Are we looking to short this anymore? No. You got room back up to $89.50. Above $89.50 with a retest, you have room up to $90 here on Uber. You're not shorting that anymore. Only Dan with the heartbeat. Dr. One Fly. Candy. Candy. Thank you, my candy. Everybody, hashtag candy in the chat. Hashtag candy in the chat. Love you, Candy. Thank you for being such a big supporter. Apple. We are at 109,000 likes. Let's get to 150, everybody. 1 minute tap blitz, and then we're going to go to Apple. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1 minute tap blitz over there on the tube. Start tapping. Let's go. Palo with the banana. Whoops. Palo with the banana, yes. Thank you, Coon James. Thank you, Chris. Look at all those hashtag candies on YouTube. Look at all of them. Yes. Did we do it over here on TikTok? I see one. Let's go. Hashtag candy in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Dr. Onefly, yes, you all wish you had half the discipline and determination she did. Let me tell you that. All right, Apple, right now, we above 214.24. You have room up to 214.83 and then 216 area, okay, on Apple. Under the whip zone of 213 with a retest, you have room back down to 212. Apple's not looking so hot right now. You got to give this time after the open to settle down, okay? John with the rose. Yes, my John. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button, everybody. Over there on YouTube, hit that follow button. What else are we looking at? You're welcome, Mike. IWM, what's up, cunts? IWM Curly, you are in a neutral state. You're in position 2. You got a little bit of support here, cunts, okay? At 225.50. That's not that much, but a little bit. It's because of this pivot right here. You got room up to 226. First stop here on IWM, and then 227, okay? Back under 225.50 with a retest, you have room back down to 224. When it's raining. Why is PayPal down so much? Who asked that question? Sports cards, we don't care. We don't care. All you worried about sports cards is your position in your state. We don't care why it's down. We don't care what the news is. I could care less what PayPal does or AMD or Amazon. We trade our setups. We got to know our position, our state, and where we are in the market cycle. We do not care why we're down, why we're up. The market goes up, the market goes down, the market goes sideways. Over and over and over again. That's all we do. We don't care why we're up, why we're down, why we're sideways, or why we didn't wipe our butt after we did this, everybody. Are we ready? And I need you to tell you all the joke of the day. Ready? I just saw it. Where'd it go? It keeps moving on me, this thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Who's ready for the joke of the day? Put me in the chat. AMD. Okay, here we go. You ready? The joke of the day. Why was 6, the number 6, afraid of the number 7? Anybody? Why was the number 6 because of afraid of number 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Yes, very good, everybody. One more. Yes, good job, everybody. That's the joke of the day. Yes. Did you guys never heard that one before? Please tell me you've heard that one before. Come on. My daughter tells that one all the time. All right, AMD, right now we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. You have room up to 181 here on AMD. Back under 172.33. You have room down to 168 on AMD. Good job, Keith. Yes, swingers worldwide. Good job. Kuhn got it. Mr. Dave got it. Billy got it. Yes, the YouTubers got it. Some people don't know that joke. I'm serious. They look at you. Why was 6 afraid of 7? So I got one time somebody said, because of 6.5, 6 point. I was like, what? No. NQ. Oh, NQ. Oh, NQ. Let's see what we got here, everybody. Let's see what we got on NQ to the moon. 70% of all new highs fail. Okay? We got it? Good. All right. Okay. NQ right now under 23,572. You have room back down to 23,554.25. Back over 23,614.25. Watched 23,615, 16, 17, 18. Watch your whole numbers going up the board, okay? Because 7 is the whole number. Alfred became a 3-month subscriber over here on the TikTok. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. PLTR for Powder. Powder, you are narrow. You're in position 1 currently. You got room up to 160. 160, Powder, and then 161 here on PLTR, my Powder. Under 156.60, you have room down to 154, Powder, okay? Narrow state here on PLTR. Be patient, though, my Powder. Be patient. Let's go. Let's go. Coon. Coin. Better tomorrow. Right now on Coin, we are in a narrow state, position 2. You got room up to 389. 389. Under 378.36. You're coming back down to 375 on Coin. Let's go. Let's go. You guys want another joke? I'll do one more joke, only if you guys want it. If you guys say yes, I'll do another joke. But if you don't, I understand that. Tesla, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1. You have room back down here on Tesla to 323.66. You got to get under 23.66 with a retest, and you're coming back down to 318. Back over 328.20, and you have room up to 330.52 here on Tesla. Okay, the last joke of the day. Are we ready? Are we ready? Why the chicken crossed the road? Think about it. Well, we got to hammer a little bit of roses real quick. Hold on, everybody. Why the chicken cross the road? Anybody? All right, the roses are up. To get to the other side, everybody. The chicken crossed the road to get to the other side. I timed that wrong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. You hear him? Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, what's that? AVGO. Goku Cyan says he loves my hairstyle. Thank you, Goku. I like your name. AVGO. We are in a neutral state, getting a little wide here on AVGO. We are in position 2 to the upside here on AVGO. Getting a little wide. 70% of all new highs will fail. Yes. So this is what we're going to do for you. You ready? Whoop. Under 296. You want to get under 296 for a move back down to 295.50. Under 295.50, bring it back down to 293. Let's go to our daily. Okay, I'm going to remove this for a second. We're getting a little wide there from the 8. All right, bring that baby back. Baby got back. Okay, baby got back for AVGO. This song is dedicated to AVGO. Are we ready? Are we ready? Keep tapping. We're at 137. Let's go. Let's finish the last goal. Hammer them roses. Let's go. Let's go to Miss Market. I haven't heard this song in a long time. Right now, Miss Market, you are in a neutral state. You're in position 2. Remember, you got room up to 639. 70% of all new highs will fail. Back under 638, you got room down to 637 here on SPY. Zen Method, Shelly Stringer. Who's that in green? Jules, yes. Aisha, yes. Who's this person? Sky. Hello, Sky. Zen. Let's go. Shelly. Hillary. Adorable Dad. Sky. Christina Zahn. Davion. I got to move this thing down. Meg Cherry. John. Alfred. Dr. One Fly. Paulo. Candy. Only Dan. Whoa, Dr. One Fly. Kate, Space Daisy, Paulo, Shelly, Zarite, hello Zarite, Adorable Dad, Sue, Felicia, Marcus, Christina, Zen, Levi, Mighty, Sadaka, Zen Method, Adam, Facial Blaster, Employed CEO, Shabazz, Adam, Toniel. Thank you, everybody. Hector, Isaias, Cross, Josephina, Nina, GGG, JL Haba, Shelly Stringer, Andrew, Jules, Measy, Davion, Buckeye, Shelly Galvin, Mark Meza, Marcus, holy schmoly, Patron, it keeps going, April Stapleton, Hadrian Rodriguez, JDM, User, thank you all so much. Let's go! We'll be back on tomorrow. VIP live training tonight by me in the VIP. Link is in the bio at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. VIP, we'll see you in the chat here in about 5 minutes. I love you all so much. Have a great day, everybody.